is Petty with Good Intentions. I'm Gabby.
I'm Ash.
Our intentions are good, but our thoughts are petty. Yes, so we are so excited to have our big brother Michael here with us today. You can check him out on our Big Bros podcast, which is Nosey.
Nosey.
With Good Intentions, with his co-host Kirk. With the K. You can see them on YouTube. That is Nosey with Good Intentions.
You can see all of us on YouTube.
Well, all of us, but you can see more of them there. You can also follow them on Instagram at Nosey with Good Intentions. Send them an email at noseywithgoodintentions@gmail.com. So I had to throw that in there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you for being here with me today.
Absolutely.
So I figured today's topic would kind of be around as seen on TV.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Okay,
so what we see on TV, social media, films, whatever type of films
what
you like.
What type of films you referring to?
The naughty kind.
Grown folks films, okay.
Yeah. What we see, is that really realistic?
Which ones?
All of them. We'll start at social media. Okay. So on social media, for men, when they look at women, they all kind of look alike, right?
Okay. Yeah, you got your standard industry view of beauty, quote unquote.
I like that industry view. Yeah. So you have the industry view of beauty, no waist, big old butts, itty bitty legs.
That's how I look.
Or the big pouty lips, the 20-inch weave. My question would be, from a male perspective, is that what a real woman looks like to you?
No. For one, I'll start from the beginning, or my opinion of the beginning. Most of it, oddly enough, is most people trying to get black women's features. Even though they don't give black women their props. Which I find to be interesting, but that's just me. You talking to camera one?
I'm just agreeing with that's the audience right there.
But and then on two, as I've gotten older, my idea of what beauty in a woman has changed. Because there were certain times over the years where I would see characteristics or features on a woman and I would lean one way. And as I've gotten older, I lean a different way. I think part of it is because I got kids, and when people think about it, like I've heard women, I got stretch marks, I got X, Y, and Z, quote unquote, flaws. But if somebody's birthed your kids, or you've seen somebody I'm 30 something, and at my age, when I see women, I'm not necessarily going, you got stretch marks, that's unattractive. Because you either, like Cat Williams said, you either was big and got small, or you small and got big.
Right.
So that's just part of life. Women have children. I ain't never trying to have no child. So I applaud women for that. But then at the same time, again, you're going to see, when I was younger, I used to be a breast man. Now I've leaned more towards the middle, closer to the ass man. So I think a lot of those things change from our experiences that we see and just realization of, so like women got muffin tops. A grown man ain't tripping about no, excuse me, and one.
I do have a muffin top. I'm just sucking it in right now.
Me too.
For camera one.
But no, so when you think about it, some of those things as men and women get older, change. Men develop beer guts. Women have muffin tops. So I think the industry idea of what beauty is not real.
Okay.
Or it's not what I would be looking for.
Okay.
What is your thoughts on the industry standard of what a man's supposed to look like, though? So I need that V. You need the V, or you want that dad bod?
Okay. I don't have to have the V. The V is nice to have. It's kind of like a Mercedes or Bentley. It's nice to have a Bentley, but I don't, I drive a Mini. So it's cool to have the Mini, I suppose.
Okay.
The dad bod is reasonable.
So you want the Danny, what's my man name that had to dance? What's the Glover?
Danny Glover.
Not Danny Glover. Yeah, the guy that raps and he...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want that bod?
Isn't it Donald Glover?
Donald Glover. There you go. My bad. Yeah. You want that bod, or you need the D'Angelo from back in the day? See?
No. You said...
See?
You said, do I want
yes,
the
you
Donald
want the Donald Glover
Glover
or you want the D'Angelo from back in the day? Want the How Does It Feel or you need the, I can't think of the song, but you know what I'm talking about.
This is America.
That's what, but I can't think of the melody.
This is America.
I don't know, they start singing the African chant. Which one you need?
Neither one.
So neither one. You don't want neither one of those bodies.
No.
Okay, which one do you prefer? I ain't gonna say need.
Okay, which one do I prefer? I prefer.
She want camera one. Hey Kirk, she want that D'Angelo.
I want the D'Angelo.
See, you're trifling.
I mean, it's not realistic though to get that.
I'm working on getting one. Work in progress.
Okay. In your defense, though,
What?
You were skinty.
Yeah, with a T.
I mean, I was too. We were itty bitty skinty.
That's what I'm saying.
But you grew muscles. You were all.
I got my muscles off layaway.
Yeah, you finally paid them off, huh? So you finally got your muscles, and you had a V. Someone showed me your V.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if you could paint the perfect picture of a man, D'Angelo with the V,
it wouldn't be D'Angelo.
Not him,
no.
but I'm saying, we don't like him that. I don't think you like him that complexion.
Oh, I don't discriminate. What are you talking about? I don't care what color they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they need the V, the D'Angelo.
No, they don't have to have the D'Angelo body. I don't know how to say. I don't want to tell a lie. I want to be honest.
Okay, be honest. Do you want that the ideal industry standard of if you could pick it? Would you want?
No, I think the ideal industry standard of a man is The Rock.
That nigga look like a superhero. Nobody looks like that.
I mean, that's what they see. That's too much for me.
Who else looks like The Rock besides The Rock?
What's his name?
He don't exist.
Jason Momoa.
He ain't even as big as The Rock.
I know, but
I take that Caucasian persuasion.
That's my ideal. He's Hawaiian, I think.
Is he?
Yes.
In real life?
Yes.
No, he just need to put some oil on his beard. It's dry.
He's Indian. He's something.
All white people say they're Indian.
Well, no,
I got Cherokee in my family. That's the go-to.
I think he's more tinted than you are.
He been outside more than me. He's older than me, so he been outside longer. So Jason Momoa, somewhere a mix between The Rock and Jason Momoa.
No, I don't want to be as big as The Rock. That's just too much muscle. His neck is like 10 feet wide. That's just too much neck.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking is the industry standard. But I think Jason Momoa body is like perfect. But that's not realistic though.
I mean, he exists.
Yeah, but he also has personal trainers, people who do his diet, and all. So it's not realistic. Like, what everyday man can look like that all the time?
Well, I don't think no man can look like that all the time. Well, a man can, but the typical excuse me, too much beer. The typical man don't look like that.
Yeah, so the everyday guy would not walk around looking like
Okay, what would
Jason
be your
Momoa.
ideal everyday guy look like? Physique, not face.
I mean, regular. I mean, I don't.
So Donald Glover. You want that This Is America body?
Yeah, I guess I have to take it.
Is that the male equivalent of a basic bitch body?
What is a basic bitch body?
I don't know.
Okay, so women's bodies come in all shapes and sizes. So, you got the ones that are like upside down triangle, or the rectangle,
Or the box. The juice box.
Yeah, the juice box, look like SpongeBob from the back. I mean, so I guess, I'm not saying anybody show that is a basic bitch. I just want to make sure our basic body.
She called y'all some basic bitches.
So I don't know what's classified as a basic bitch body or a basic body. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So what would be a basic body? Okay, so Donald Glover.
I call him regular. I call him basic. He is not the base. He's just regular.
Okay. What other TV things did you wonder about? You said as far as our physiques.
Oh yeah, so I did say social media. Trying to get off subject. Well, my other thing was, do you think some people set their standards by what they see on Instagram, Facebook?
Yeah, I think what people see, they get affected by. I mean, it's just like kids, how they get affected by social media. Not in the same way, but I think it's just as influential, or it affects their lives just as much. Does that make sense?
It does, but I was leaning more of, like me. I'm just going to use me as an example. I see someone like Jason Momoa. Do I make that goal attainable? Like, that's the kind of man I want. I want him to look like that. I want him to be tall like that. I want him to be muscular like that. And same thing with men. Like, they see.
I think some people do that shit. I think. I don't think it's nothing wrong with having a standard. Because, you don't want to be laying next to a nigga you just have no physical attraction to. He got that basic body.
He got that regular body. He regular.
So I don't see anything wrong with wanting a standard.
Okay.
But I think social media has influenced it to the point where, like you said, it's not realistic. Everybody ain't laying next to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Right.
99.99999% of people are not laying next to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But everybody ain't laying next to Donald Glover either.
That's true.
It's more people doing it. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I think when you constantly seeing, they call it programming for a reason.
Oh, look at you all deep.
I'm kind of smart when Kirk ain't around. You don't know But no, I guess it's programming. So I think it is programming us because we see the same type of thing. I think they've given us more. Oh, we're fine.
Okay.
It just mean I was laughing too loud. My bad. What's it say? Here we go. We good. But so I think some of the, restrictions of what's the perfect body or perfect face has shifted somewhat. I think it's shifted more towards being. It's still very cold-hearted, and you got to look like X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But I think some of it is. I think the spectrum has opened some, where they've incorporated plus-size models, they've incorporated transgender models, things like that. So I think it's the lane that was, say, a one-way lane as maybe open to like a two-way street a little bit, or maybe a three-lane highway. It ain't Atlanta's highway, but
yeah.
But I think it's open enough where there's some wiggle room. So I think we're still getting programmed or manipulated, but I think at least you got more manipulation to choose from.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. It does, in a sense, you give people more options to set their standard at, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be, a regular looking transgender person, they say, they supposed to look like this,
But you
can't transgender and have a transgender into a Donald Glover body. You got to transgender into The Rock's body.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. So, other things that might kind of influence us, which is, I did mention a little bit earlier, the adult film industry.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of a response to Can I Spit in Your Mouth episode. Which one? 38, 39?
39.
39. Now on YouTube. Check that one out.
You be having some shameless plug.
First of all,
it's effective because I suck at it.
Hilarious.
Yes.
So,
so are you asking me?
So my question is, because I kind of got off the subject there. So looking at adult film entertainment, does that kind of influence like a man to think that all those things that are being done in that particular film or scene is realistic to do to their significant other? Like, I've seen one or two.
Heaven forbid.
I know. It was a trick. It was the devil. I saw one or two, and it just seemed to me very unrealistic. Like,
the woman's part or the man's part?
The woman's part. I couldn't get past her irritating me.
Okay.
So, is that something realistic that men, I guess you look at it, you're like, oh, she should be doing that. Or she should say that. Or, he just hocked a loogie in here. Can I hock a loogie in my girl mouth? Like, is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, but I think. Okay, well, I started watching it. I was pretty not super young. Well, I wasn't watching videos when I was young. I was like magazines and shit like that. You get them from friends and they pass them around. Oh, look at this and shit like that.
Where do friends get them from?
Like older brothers and uncles and shit like that.
Okay. So you didn't go buy them, is what you're saying.
Oh, once I hit 18, I did. Absolutely.
You did?
Yeah, they sell my little cricket. Even to this day, they sell them. I don't know why you would buy a magazine when you can look at it for free on the internet. But anyway, you checking to see how much they cost.
My vibrating little cricket. That's LIL, right? Okay.
No, I'll be honest, like watching adult films growing up, I definitely saw stuff and I was like, oh, I want to try that. Like, not the spitting in the mouth thing is a newer thing. But, like, you see people on like the choking or smacking body parts or just like because they have role playing, stupid shit like where the pizza delivery guy comes with a pizza box and his meat is the pizza inside the box. I mean, they have stupid scenarios like that. The guy's a plumber and he comes over, I'm finna lay some pipe, quote unquote. So, I mean, they do shit like that. And I mean,
you gotta let me see your collection.
No, this is before I even knew you in real life. But, yeah, so they have stupid scenarios like that. They got all kinds of shit. They got cosplay where you can watch Avengers get it on. Yeah, I have seen that in the last year.
And no shame.
But, I mean, when you see that type of shit, yeah, it affects what you think you like because, for one, it's giving you your sexual arousal. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, well, damn, maybe I can try that. Whether you actually could possibly do it. Because I ain't got no Spider-Man outfit to try out. So, but, you know what I mean? So I guess, I think so.
But you think it's realistic to do what
I think some of it is. But some of it also depends, like, as I've gotten older, because I'm 31, certain shit, my joints and stuff from lifting weights and just being old. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not old, but
you're not old.
Older. Yeah, certain shit I know I can't do. It's not that much that I can't do, but as we get older, there's less and less we can do. If that makes sense.
I didn't know there was a limit.
I'm still trying to get it on until I'm like falling over dead. However, I'm not going to be doing tricks when I'm 92. You feel me? Okay. I mean, very standard stuff. Very basic bitch stuff. You feel me?
That sucks. I guess when you're 90, I guess.
So you're going to be doing wild shit at 90.
I don't think I do wild stuff now. So, can't say still. I just...
So you just got the basic package. You got channel 30 and down, like basic
Well, you know what? That depends on what you think is basic.
I think it depends on what I think everybody's definition of basic is different.
It is. I think it is. So,
what's basic?
To me, like honestly,
yeah,
missionary is basic.
Well, duh. That's the first position.
And I guess, do they still say doggy style? I don't know the new terminology.
I haven't yelled it out the last time I had intimacy.
Oh,
it's not an announcement. You just do it. You don't really. And doggy style. I'm just saying, it's not like cue cards. You hold it up. Or...
No, I'm just naming the position. I'm not saying the transition into it. Like,
now we're transit. Ready? Take two. Turn over. Assume the position of doggy. There's no megaphone that people say that. You need directions. You tell your man to yell out directions. He just be like, Gabby, on 3. No,
you asked me what was basic, so I was saying missionary's basic, and I said I'm guessing it's still called doggy style. I don't know. I was just naming the basics. I'm not saying the transition into it. Okay. I mean, but that's basic to me.
Okay.
That's.
Well, I will throw this at you on this week's episode of Nosey. Me and Kirk kind of said that all sex is about 3 positions. You just do it in different ways. You see your face?
No, I didn't.
You'll see it on camera 1. But no. Okay, for example, wheelbarrow. It's still, at the end of the day, it's still technically doggy style. It's just one part is on the bed, of the woman is on the bed, excuse me, and you have the legs up. But it's still essentially, you see what I'm saying? Okay.
Okay, so my hesitation with that is because it can only go in one way. So basically, it's not really. No, it's just in there.
You can.
But the different, like the wheelbarrow, is hitting a different angle, so it's not
for a
really
guy,
the
it ain't
same.
that much different.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, for y'all that sucks, but for women, it's not the same position because you're hitting different.
Yeah, but against the wall is still, in theory, the position of missionary. You're just up in the air.
Well, so is doggy style.
No, that's from behind.
It's still the same. I just think the insert.
For a man, it's the same. Yeah.
It is.
No, I ain't gonna say it's the same, but I'm just saying, if you remove the feeling, position-wise, it's the same thing.
Oh yeah. Well, that's.
I don't know. I'm not a woman, so.
I mean, that's like food. Okay, it does the same thing. It fills you up, right? Mm-hmm. But you want different flavors to taste different ways. So.
Okay, touche. Yeah,
I'm saying.
Okay, touche.
Yeah, so it's like food. You gotta have it. You know? I mean, not sex. You gotta have. I'm just saying you eat it.
I think that's a necessity of life.
Yeah, because you can eat, like you can get full off of broccoli, like you can get full off of chicken wings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't need a giant bowl of broccoli. I need a giant bowl of chicken wings.
I need a giant bowl of chicken wings too.
Have you had your chicken wings lately?
I have not had my chicken wings lately.
Oh boy, you're horrible.
Yeah,
we're gonna work on finding some chicken wings.
I don't want just any chicken wings. No, it gotta be fry hard, perfectly seasoned. I like them wet.
I'm sure he does too.
I mean, see, I'm talking about chicken wings.
They chicken wings for him too.
Well, not everybody like fried hard chicken wings. Some of them like a little soft, supple. No soft chicken.
You're horrible.
So, anywho, so everybody's different definition of being basic.
Yeah.
In that area. So, I think Kirk. It could have been Kirk. I don't know if it was you. One of you said, Kirk. My bad, Kirk. Said, it's about the moment. Like, if you're in it and he says, let me spit in your mouth, or she says, let me spit in your mouth, then maybe you could, or if you're choking them, you know, open it up.
This is true.
Yeah. So if it was a woman, vice versa, she wants to do something just like nasty. Mm. Should she just do it? Should it be a surprise? Would you prefer to be surprised, or would you like to have like a discussion before, like, hey, cuzzo said, homegirl did, you know? So how would you?
I mean, for me, if we that comfortable, then I mean, we can do it in a moment, but it can't be like you can't like plug anything out of nowhere. You got to give me a pat on the back. Hey, you can't just poop. How does that feel? I'm gonna punch you in the face. But I mean, that type of thing is we got to talk about that. But for the most part, if it's anything else, I'm not really tripping off this shit. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, for the most part, it's whatever. You want a pat on the like a tap,
like a warning, like yeah. No.
You want that transition?
I never said
doggy style.
I'm just confused if they still call it that. You know, everything changes names, you know.
Yeah, you know, like y'all say, a press and curl is now what, a Brazilian blowout? But it's the same thing?
Oh, is that what a press and curl is?
Yeah.
I thought a press and curl was like a jerry curl.
Hell no. A jerry curl is a chemical treatment.
I mean, I know that, but I thought they called it a press and curl. I don't know why I thought it was as a child, I thought that's what a press and curl was.
No, when I went to barber school, the bar instructor, because we had to learn how to do men and women's hair, she said she made the joke. She said, we're gonna learn a Brazilian blowout, a press and curl, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't get neither one of them, but yeah, that's how I learned they're the same thing, but they have nicer names to make it more marketable. Oh,
okay, so it's probably not called doggy style anymore then.
I don't know.
It's not very marketable.
I'm going to go into my Google search and find it. But, yeah. Do you want to tap on the back?
Before something. Okay, so. It depends on what it is.
Okay.
So the spitting in the mouth. We got to talk about that. That has to be a conversation
before anything.
I mean, this has to be like a week prior. Like, hey,
you got to count down to the spit.
Yeah, I got to build myself up for it, because if you do it, it better be in the moment. But I have to know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like any minute now.
It's day 7. 32 seconds left. It's on the way.
I mean, no, just like if you know and it has to be something to me. It can't be just a random.
No, it gotta be your boo.
Yeah.
No random nigga spit in your mouth.
Yeah,
you don't even sound right.
You don't even know what his hygiene is. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have a healthy diet? Because that might affect the taste of the spit. But I'm assuming I've never done that before. But I feel like it should be a conversation, as into this is something that you would like to try, so that I know that anytime a
loogie's coming,
we're doing the polka dance, it might happen. I have to get my mind there. I mean, it might take me out the mood. Like, oh my God, is it girl? He's on top of me. And I see him going, And you're like, here it comes. I have to be prepared for that. I'm not, here it comes. It has to be, I know there's something he wants to do, so, okay, it might happen this time, and it might not, Like,
you praying it don't happen, huh?
have anxiety every time you do it, like, oh my God. But for me, that would have to be it. But, my biggest, I'm not going to say it's a fear, but my concern is that I might be asked to do something, whenever I'm in
that you ain't ready to do.
No, that he might think is like freaky and nasty. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Done that before.
Oh, you don't want to be too nonchalant with your answer to what the request.
Yeah, because my whole thing is like what someone might think is freaky. I'm thinking people don't do that all the time. So that's my thing. I don't want to seem like, well, she done,
I get what you're saying. It's a double-edged sword, because you almost gotta present enough level of quote unquote comfort, so that he knows you cool with it. But then, like you said, if you too cool with it, be like, damn, that motherfucker been doing this shit.
Yeah, and I don't want to be like, you're not really doing it right. He's like, how do you know I had this in your purse? Yeah. Like, well, I kind of do this every time. I just didn't know if you were comfortable with doing this.
This is new for you. Yeah. I'm a veteran.
Let me teach you. You know what he wants to try it. You're teaching him. Like, it could be, I think it would be an ego thing,
I mean, but at the tender age of, I think by now we should have, in my age group, because obviously you're going to be, but in my age bracket, we should have tried most things. Not everything, because there's always new shit being invented on these websites that I frequently visit. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody. Okay. But
we should swap links later so I can see what you're watching. I want to see that pizza delivery guy with his meat in the box.
Oh, Lord. No, but I mean, I think in our age group, not everything, because I do think certain acts or levels of freakiness come with levels of comfort too, and levels of respect. Because like I think Kirk mentioned it. Like when you think about it, you got to be able to be comfortable with that person for one, but two, you got to know, like, especially if it's some. We joke, but like the choking or something like you got to know that, okay, this person is doing this, they enjoy it. And even if the person, say for my significant other, doesn't necessarily, or she asked me to do something that I quote unquote, it ain't too much you can ask me that I'm going to be uncomfortable with. But for the sake of argument, if heaven forbid, on the inside, I still got to know that that's what that other person wants. Mm-hmm. So even if except for the plugging, if it's something that I may not be crazy about, if she wants to do it, then I got to know, okay, she wants to do this. She wants to at least try it. And then at least I can say, I tried it. It ain't for me, but every now and then when your birthday come around, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We don't do this every Friday, but, once or twice every 5-6 years, we can do that. You know what I'm
5-6 years.
Yeah. And then I think it goes vice versa too, though.
Yeah.
That's all you got for me?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think like... Yeah, there's not really... Yeah, I guess that's right. It's important to be comfortable with them,
well, of course,
and to Man,
I don't need no respect. Just be comfortable.
I think respect for me mostly comes in like, I think me and Ash talked about it in a different episode about the porta potty women, where the man, fly out these women and sometimes they poop on them. Sometimes they do the golden shower.
They bring baby wipes too.
I don't know what they provide. I mean, they do pay them handsomely.
I heard it'd be about 50 G's.
Sometimes more than that, so, but they're treated as property for that man's pleasure, and then they're sent back home. I mean, they're handsomely paid. But to me, when I think of like respect when it comes to that, like, don't slap my face like that. That's not freaky. That's what you hitting me for. Like,
but I've seen that in videos.
Yeah, like whoa, that completely takes you.
I mean, what if you're in that moment though?
Don't ever be in that moment.
So, warning to everyone. What did Kirk always say? Camera one. Don't smack Gabby, or you're gonna get hit back.
I mean, it's gonna be hell. But that's, to me, that's the respect part of it. But I think in that moment with someone that you love or hoping to be with the rest of your life, because don't be giving it to anybody.
I mean, you can get whoever you decide.
I mean, if you would like, if you like to spread the love, spread it. Just package it up very nicely. Just package it up nicely. But it's just got to be. I don't know. Like, I think if you're doing that, you ain't got to respect me. We're in a moment. I mean, I'm not saying like,
so it can be.
Bitch, hold it. Don't do that. Don't call me out my name. Unless you can call me babe, boo. Don't call me no bitch or no hoe. And don't mess with my hair.
So he can't pull on it or nothing. Oh, Lord. Black.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with being a black woman with this one. So my hair's already pulled kind of tight because it's braided and then got all this stuff on it. Or if I have braids, what you pulling my braids for? You might pull it out. So that's my whole thing. Now, if I had a pressing curl, is what he's like, I have a pressing curl, and it's wintertime, sure.
It's wintertime.
I don't have the chicken, so I ain't got the chicken.
I mean,
but sure, if I had a pressing curl, sure,
I mean, Megan Stallion say as long as he gonna pay for it, what did you say? If he pull my hair, he gonna pay for me to get it, put it back in or something like that. Yeah,
but Ghost Bond don't hold that tight. Ghost Bond is a wig glue. I'm glad you don't know.
Ghost Bond?
Ghost Bond. I'm glad you don't know what that is.
I sure don't.
Yeah, so it's like this really super good wig glue that holds your wigs down.
Is that the stuff they do in the videos with the white dots?
Yeah, I mean, Ghost Bond is a brand, but they have different brands. And some might be better.
The video. It's like white dots. You go ahead. I don't know nothing about it. I just see the white dots. And then
they like spread it. And then
dry or some shit.
Yeah, so they do that and got to be glued. I don't know if I can really be saying this. This is not free advertisement. But if you're doing it and he's pulling, that's going to lift. And then you have edges here. See, some of mine are about gone from when I had my wig on.
I got edges. I got shape up edges.
Yeah, my edges a little thin. Wait for them to grow back so I can get it braided. But anywho, he's pulling, you're going to snatch the edges and the wig off. So that's why it's more like, now if it was my hair, which is, I'm about this length, if you can grip it, go ahead. But you gotta be able to grip it first. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason. It has a black woman.
Speaking of wigs, you seen that video? That chick's funny as fuck. There's this girl. She's in the club, and she walks up. She lifts the front of her wig in front of a fan to like cool herself off in the club. There's a guy videotaping it. And she looks, she's like, oh, and she puts the edges back down and walks off. You ain't seen that video? No. That shit funny as hell. It's on I think it's on TikTok.
Girl, it ain't that hot in the club. You don't lift your wig.
That's what she was like. I'm gonna show you with my hat. She said, she looked, she was like, oh, and walked off. I said, okay.
In the club.
Hell yeah. She had on black. And she looked a mess. I mean, her wig didn't look bad. She just looked a mess because she lifted it up to get some cool breeze up under there.
Cool breeze on that scalp.
So is the ghost glue hot? Not like temperature. Like, does it get hot? You got to fan it?
So, no. When you put Ghost Bond on, it don't come up.
Oh, Ghost Bond. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it don't come up unless you pull it off.
It's like what's that shit called? That girl made her a helmet.
Gorilla glue.
She made her a helmet with Gorilla Glue. Like that? It's like that?
It don't get hard like that. You know what I'm saying? It's an adhesive. So it
I think that's what glue means.
It adhere. So it takes a lot to pull it off. And if you just pull it off, you probably could, damage your skin or, again, pull off your edges. I mean, I didn't pull mine off, but it just, I had it too far back. I should have had it a little bit more in the forehead. Instead of, they coming back, y'all. They coming back.
I think your edges are far.
No, my forehead looks so big. I told my sister my forehead start behind my ear. It don't, y'all. If y'all don't know what I look like, it ain't that bad. I'm cute.
See you.
I'm for anyone who listens and don't watch the YouTube, but please watch us on YouTube. I'm cute in real life, but yeah, don't pulling on my wig. Don't pull my wig.
Y'all see.
Don't pull my wig. Now, if you want me to take it off while we're doing it, you can play with my little my Jim Jones braids. I'll snatch it off, but you ain't finna pull my wig. How much the wigs cost? I would Jim Jones it up for you, boo, but you ain't finna pull my wig off.
You hit it with Sequila 2 for 6. Set it off, set.
What'd you say? Absolutely. Wait a minute, baby.
You got a white beater in the jeans on. Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody looking for no set it off sex. Hell no. You can set it off, just not to look. No?
No, okay.
I don't know what they
Well, don't pour my hair in. You won't get the set it off sex.
That's what we're going to call this episode. Set it off sex. Shit.
If only I had some chicken.
Oh, you're terrible. Since you're being so honest, can I ask you a question? It's your show, but I want to ask you a question.
Yes, absolutely. Ask away.
Is there a time when you can be too honest or not honest enough? Not relationship-wise, though. You want me to set the stage for you?
Yes, set the stage.
Okay. So, I applied for this job. It's in the same field that I already do, but it's a very standardized, give or take 9 to 5.
Okay.
And so I submitted my not the resume. I did my background check. They wanted to know my last 3 job references.
Okay.
So currently I work for 3 agencies in the same field, but I only sent her one of them. And so the person who did my interview for the job hit me up. She's like, "Hey, are you still interested?" They said that you sent some of the paperwork and didn't send some. I was like, "Oh yeah, I sent it," because I did send it, but she didn't specifically say you didn't send all your employment references. Mm-hmm. And so I reached out to the lady from HR who I sent some of the documents to, and she's like, "Hey, are you still interested?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she's like, "You only sent me one job reference." And I hesitated, and I was like, I'm just going to be honest. Transparency. And I was like, look, I have other job references in this field. I said, but the job, one of the agencies I currently work for, I technically subcontract jobs or assignments for you or your, I ain't trying to put the place out, but their location. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm concerned that if y'all reach out to them, they're going to throw salt on me, badmouth me, or whatever. And I said, so I can submit their information also, but I don't know if they're going to say something bad, and I don't want them to do that because that would basically eliminate the middleman. Is stuff like that being too honest? Your face like, nigga, you should have shut your dumb ass up.
Yes. I mean, not in a bad way. So I get what you were trying to do because you were being honest. Yeah. But yeah, you were a little bit too honest on that one. What you probably should have said was like, yes, I do have other references, but
don't call them.
But like they're a subcontractor. Mm-hmm. And if they were to know that I was trying to reach out for something a little bit more 9 to 5-ish, that may cut down on my opportunities of getting more contracts if this opportunity doesn't work out for me. Mm-hmm. That right there. So that, because when you say they might say something bad, they're going to be like, what he done did?
Well, the lady sounded like she was black, and I thought, she was with me. I'm kind of black.
I was like, you can't do that.
I'm Cherokee.
Prove it.
I got engine in my film.
You got a little bit more than engine. You got that Cajun, that Caucasian.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she probably understood what you were trying to say. But, I mean, you always want to not throw salt on you. Because by saying something bad, to me, if I heard that, I'd be like, so what would they say?
Okay, I'm going to give you an analogy. It's going to suck because all my analogies suck. If you the plug. No, hold on. Make sure I do it right. If I get my weed from you.
Okay.
And I sell weed. I buy my supply from you, right? Then I meet me a new plug. And coincidentally, that's the plug you get your weed from. And me and him start doing business. And you find out you're not going to hit on it. Because now I no longer get my weed from you. I get it from your plug.
Yes, I will be mad.
That's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you would tell her. I don't want to, if this opportunity doesn't work out, I don't want to
I need to
damage.
Get my green.
Yeah, I don't want to damage my relationship with them.
Okay.
Because some jobs do that. They will, blackball or
that's all.
Whatever. So
Lowry's you.
Yeah, that Lowry's. They'll seize you up with some Lowry's. So I mean, yeah, but they wouldn't necessarily do it to badmouth you to the other person. They'll be like, oh, okay, we don't need him from this assignment, this assignment, this assignment.
That's what I'm saying. I want my money to be dry.
Right. So instead of telling her they might say something bad, I would just say, they might cut down on the contracts that I have now if they think that I am outsourcing.
So you're not saying my honesty was wrong.
Your honesty was not wrong.
My word choice was wrong.
Your word choice was very wrong. But what I've always learned is that it's not always what you say, it's how you say it.
I'm not good at either one of them.
I can tell. So you can say some of the meanest things, but if you say it like...
Go ahead, throw me under the bus and run over me.
No, I don't have anything mean to say about you at this moment. To his face.
Oh, Lord.
But no, it's again, you can be honest 100% of the time. Yeah. 100% of the time being honest. We know who that one's for. But it's all about what you say. I mean, how you say it, So, because sometimes you can be nice and people take offense to it,
Oh, I got you.
So, yeah, but no, I don't think there's a time when... Well, there is a time. Well,
okay. What would you? Because has there been a time you've been too honest?
Yes, there has been a time I was too honest.
Oh, you're just always honest.
I about 87% of the time
about honesty.
Yes, that was a lie. I'm not like a pathological liar, but there's a lot of things I'm not going to say I'm dishonest. I omit.
And that's still lying?
No, it's not lying.
And women say it all the time. What's the phrase? Withholding of information is. Omission is still what? Producer?
Omission is still portrayal. Okay. All
right, then.
It depends on the omission.
Oh, so the omission.
So, for example.
Go ahead and throw all men on the bus.
We're going to talk about food because that's my favorite thing.
You can't say nothing bad about food.
No, it's like, okay, you come over to Dante's Inferno, or the Seventh Circle of Hell, whatever Kirk called it. Okay. And you say, hey, I'm on my way. Do you want something? Kind of like our conversation earlier. And I'm like, sure, get me my juice. You like, oh, I already left because I was at the Wall of Mart. I already left there. Oh, okay. But then you go to the Spink's gas station where they clearly have the same freaking juice, but you still don't get the juice, and you come like you.
I didn't do that.
I don't know what you did.
I got hit for you did. But go ahead.
But there's been like, they didn't have it. Well, I was in there, but they ain't had no juice. Like, you kind of omitted that you was in the Spink's, and you could have gotten me the juice, but you just chose not to get it. That's betrayal. Like, I'm thirsty too. So,
not providing the juice is betrayal.
Yeah, I'm betrayed by the juice.
I think it's just juice.
Or if you want to go to man and woman, like a man is at a party and he's there with coworkers. It's a work party. And then one of his exes walk in. Boom. Okay, whatever. You're at the work party and his girlfriend's best friend happens to be there too. Boom. And so you and the ex are just talking. Y'all ain't talking about sex. You're not talking about getting back together. Just a friendly, oh, I love your sweater, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so, of course, best friend see it. Click, take a picture. Girl, look who's on your man. Look what your man's doing. Okay. All right. So you get home and potential spam. Ooh. You get home and your girl's there. Okay. How was the party, Michael? It was good. I had a good old time. The music was good. The food was good. Did you see anybody? I saw a few people. Yeah. Great conversation. Yeah. Take a shower, going to bed. Good night. That's an omission.
We need that set it off sex first.
Okay, when she snatched your wig off, y'all had to set it off.
The AI braids, and then you get that set it off.
Well, AI braids were fresh. Set it off. Those things were a couple of weeks old. Okay, it was Jim Jones Jr.'s, but. Not saying, I did see my ex. A woman would feel betrayed. Like, okay, you didn't tell me about her. Is there a reason why you didn't let me know?
Yeah, I ain't trying to get cursed out.
Well, you could just... Honesty. No. Honesty. You can say, yeah, there was a few people there. And guess who I saw? I saw that bitch Karen. You could play her off. Yeah, did she try to come to me saying she liked my sweater? Like, what?
It was ugly. I don't even know why she liked it.
She knew she didn't like that damn sweater. And had you did it like that, she'd be like, yeah, that bitch slick. Yeah, good job, boo. And not another thought. But the fact that you decided to omit that part of the story, like, is he still talking to that? Let me look at Karen's Facebook page and let me see if she posted a picture of me. Oh, there he go on her Facebook page with that ugly ass sweater. So it's really about, okay, that's what I mean. So you can be honest, but it's how you say it. Like, guess who tried to come and talk to me?
I mean, you still can get cussed out for just...
That's a risk you have to take. But would you rather be getting cussed out or for her to think that there's a whole thing going on with you and Karen?
I don't know. I got beer in my contact and it's burning. If I'm gonna get cussed out either way, what's the difference?
Well, I would rather. This is what you can do. Okay. I'm gonna give a little advice here. So, if you're getting cussed out for something she thought you did, that's the perfect chance to be like, you sound stupid right now because this is what really happened. You can say it. You can shut her up. But if you just be like, I'm not going to say nothing. Oh, you cheating on her, blah, blah. It's different. Like, I would rather get cussed out for telling the truth. Like, I know I'm being honest about this instead of me getting cussed out over what you think that I did.
And the same end result?
No, it's not the same end result.
Because you got cussed out.
But you would feel better. Like, I told you, and that was my responsibility to tell you.
Yeah, but...
But if someone else got to tell, you know me, one thing I cannot, don't come and tell me about my man. He better tell me. I don't want to hear nobody come to, do you know so-and-so did... Nigga, you couldn't have told me this. Now I'm at another party. And she's like, I was all up on your man with his cute sweater. Oh, he didn't tell me he seen you. Now you look stupid in front of Karen.
But what if nothing actually happened?
Nothing has to happen. But the fact that you didn't tell her, it's like, did he want something to happen? Is he? Did he think her sweater was cute too?
Y'all make up a whole monologue about nothing.
A whole situation.
They be like, I saw that bitch. She went in saying, I kept on going and got me another beer. He's like, so you kept going and got a beer, huh?
Oh, did you get two while you were over there?
Yes, I double fisted. I got two.
But she would respect it. Like, I don't like that bitch talking to him, but he told me. And that way, if somebody said, I seen Michael talking to Karen, I'm like, yeah, I know he told me, and because you don't want to be like,
you got a leg to stand on.
Yeah, you don't want somebody to come and tell you something you like this.
You don't show that, do you?
Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes it's just like
you be defeated.
Like, what can you do?
What they hit it with the macaroni with the chicken tender? It's on TikTok. It's like a little kid. He says it.
No,
I'm gonna show you.
I'm really bad about the TikTok.
The talk of ticks, Lord.
Oh, yeah, the ticks of talks.
We got a little about time.
Yeah. But yeah, we went all the way off on that. So,
well, what else did you want to ask me?
I think. Oh, this is really quick. Won't take long. Quick question: do men use filters? Like,
hell no, I don't.
Oh, so
I ain't gonna say nobody does. This person right here don't use filters.
Do you know, like, are any of your male friends, do they use filters? Like, do they use the Snapchat filter too? To make their eyes look a little pretty, skin a little bit smoother?
I don't think most of them even take selfies, to be honest with you.
Really? I know a lot of men that take selfies.
I'm not my circle.
Oh.
There's only 5 of us, so. Wait. Cuzzo, big bro, little bro, right hand man. Yeah, 4 or 5 of us. My circle's so small, not on some stereotypical, my circle's so square, so small, we don't need squares, whatever the fuck that dumbest shit. But no, I mean, I regularly only hang out with like 4 people.
I've never heard it before in my life.
You never heard that? Where they be like, keep them squares out your circle, or it's something stupid like that. It's in of several rap songs.
Oh.
I'm the rap historian. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. But no, we don't use filters that I know of. Most of us don't really take selfies. I've been doing, I don't know if you've seen them. I've been doing the reels for my workouts.
Yes, I've liked them. I've supported. I've double tapped. You know what I'm saying?
So I've done those. But outside of that, if I take a selfie, it's a regular selfie. I do put it on portrait mode, but that's not a filter.
That's not a filter. That is not. Trust me, I know.
Those are my natural bags, my natural dirty pores, and all that.
You don't have bags.
It's bullshit. Shit, I be tired. A bitch be tired.
You don't have, like I have.
You do not have bags. You got more melanin than I do. So you don't have bags. You have more to fight back.
No, I have bags. That's why I have on. Puffy eye seminar. Oh, you have a puffy eye seminar.
Producer, hush.
Oh.
Talking all in the background. No, I'm not talking about that. No, I did have a puffy eye seminar during an escapade. Apparently, all the things that create bags in your eyes is toxins. And I got lots of toxins that I indulge in. Hence why bags, what my girl say, $50 worth of groceries.
Yeah. $50 worth of groceries.
But no, she said that she gave us this facial cream. She said you take I think it was your ring finger or your pinky. So she put the whatever the cream was, $30 a bottle. I didn't buy Nan drop. She gave out some. She said, do like this. She said, you wipe out. Wait, did she say out? Yeah, she said you go pat, 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 and then you go out, and then wait, I might be doing the direction wrong, but she's this way or one of the two. And then you do like this and push the toxin. Some bullshit. I don't know. It's free. But
they called it bullshit.
But I mean, it was firming. It felt. She said I was the only guy in there like an idiot trying to be cute and shit. But, she was like, "And how do you feel?" I was like, "It's regular." I didn't say it out loud, but that's what I thought. I was like, "It's regular." I mean, it felt a little firm, but it wasn't nothing to brag about. And so, I mean, the cream was cool, but yeah. I mean, I don't really put lotion on my face. It feels weird. You
don't put anything on your face?
No, that's why I got the groceries.
Really? That must be like
Paper
a light
and
skin.
Plastic. Paper and plastic. But no, I
don't think you have bags. I'm sitting here looking at you.
You see me in the morning. Whew. I need a cool rag. Got a dab and blot.
Okay. Oh, okay. That is so okay. Cool beans. I have to put a face cream on because my face gets ashy. I thought that was like a black thing.
Well, you said I'm not black, so.
I mean, you just completely proved me correct that you're not black.
I got a question though. Them little gold things that the people wear on. What are those? I know they're bag, whatever. Are those? Where do you get those from? Je ne sais pas. I have no idea.
You know what? They might have like an off-brand knockout. Knockoff brand at Max of TJ's. I don't know if I can say it. Because I saw it. There's this, they have like a little jade roller that you kind of see on TV. I was going to get that to kind of get rid of my bags.
You got to have bags to get rid of them.
This is a foundation. I would shout it out, but then I don't know if I should.
Okay, yeah. Let me ask you this then. Have you seen the video of the lady who has like, all jokes aside, she has like bags. And she puts this, she only does one half of her face to show it actually works. And she speeds up the video, but it's it's not an endorsement or nothing. When I tell you all this shit sucked up and got tight, I said, well, damn, I need some of that. You seen that video?
No, send me that video and that link. Because I feel like my eyes are kind of like sunk in. That's what I mean. So I think there's something wrong with my mirror in my bathroom upstairs. Well, actually, both my bathroom mirrors.
I'll check them out.
Because when I look at them, I'm cute. Like, when I get ready, I feel really good about it. I'm like, okay, I look, I do my little poses and I think I look really good. And then I get in my car and then I pull my visor down. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, shit. Does he feel like a basic bitch when you get in the car?
I feel real basic. I must have left her in the house. Let me go back there and get her.
Where did bitch go?
I'm like, so it's not the same. Something's wrong with them freaking mirrors because
all lighting.
This is that means I look horrible in natural sunlight.
I do the same shit when I get a haircut. I don't even really like. He'd be like, I'd be like, that shit fresh to death, appreciate it. Then when I get in the car, that's when I really look. Because I feel like I'm taking up too much of his time for the next customer, and that ain't the good lighting. The outside is the good lighting.
Oh, okay.
So I'd be like, floop. Then I look in the car, I'd take about 10 minutes, smoke me a cigarette, you know what I'm saying? Look, turn, killing them. Then I pull off.
Yeah, but see, you're like killing them, and I just look cute. I'm like, it's not the same. I mean, and so I refuse.
What?
Now I refuse. Like when I get in the car, I wouldn't. You know, you better check yourself. Well, I do. I check myself before I get out of the car.
Only after a haircut.
I don't do it anymore. I'm like, hopefully I look as cute.
That basic bitch in the house. I'm this bad bitch in the car.
Shit, that basic bitch get in the car before I do.
She in the passenger seat. Got high five. Another work day.
So what I do is I get out of the car and I look at my reflection in the glass.
Okay.
And that looks better. But I don't know if that's just like a high def. It's not cute. Oh my God.
Do a selfie. I've seen people take selfies to check themselves out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is that mirror. Because I'm like, how come? Like I've looked in this mirror. And I took my phone and I'm like, I don't see the same. It's not the same thing. That mirror is freaking possessed.
You got a slimming mirror? Do you have a brighting, like a mirror with the light behind it? What?
It's a rectangular mirror and it has the lights, the makeup or studio light things. All of them are the same except for like the two on the end. Those are regular light bulbs. I couldn't afford
They just swap them out, then you might see
so
the basic bitch
really
get in the car.
It looked really bad. So, but in the other bathroom, all of them are the same lights. It's the same bathroom that you guys had when you were at the undisclosed location. And I look cute in that bathroom too because I check. And then I'll go to my downstairs bathroom and I look at my outfit and I'm like, because I check myself before I leave the house every day.
3 times?
I do. Only because I might miss something. I'm not conceited. Mm-hmm. I'm not.
What'd you call it?
Okay. So I do all my stuff in my bathroom. Then I go into the other bathroom to do my makeup because I can get closer to it so I can see better from my eyes. So that's 3. That's 2 mirrors. And then I get dressed. I have the mirror in my room. I look at myself. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. But then I come to this mirror because I can step back and look. And I'm like, I gotta change my outfit. And I have to go upstairs and change my outfit. So and before I leave the house, I always go in that bathroom and check myself because you never know if you want to make sure that you're presenting your best self.
I get my bum ass up, hit the gym. I don't even brush my teeth before I go to the gym. That's TMI, I'm sorry. It's 5:00 in the morning. Nobody should be that close to my face.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but you're that close to your face.
I can't smell it. Hell, I'm just trying to get through the workout.
Even when you're breathing
I don't have
hard.
no mask on. I'm by myself. I'm just saying. So I get my ass up about 5-ish. Hit the gym. I don't brush my teeth. I wash my face just so I can put my contacts in because I don't like having glasses on and shit at the gym. Go to the gym, work out hour and a half, get my ass to the house. Mm-hmm. Then I brush my teeth. I do brush my teeth before I go in the real world. Okay. Nobody's awake at 5:15 working out except idiots like me. Yeah. So did I get back? Wash my face. Not wash my face. I take my shower, brush my teeth, whatever order that happens. Put a little oil in my beard. Rub some oil on my locks. Tomorrow's my lockversary. The audio will come out tomorrow. The video will come out Saturday. But anyway, what else? And then I deodorant, baby powders, lotion on my stomach and my ashy thigh. I don't know why in the wintertime my legs itch. Mm-hmm. You can't really see that they're ashy, but they feel ashy. And I shoot on out the door. I don't check myself out. I have a general idea of what the outfit looks like. And my face ain't really going to change, so I just be like, fuck it.
Makes sense.
It looks the same as yesterday.
So So you put lotion on your thighs, but not your face. Interesting.
You judging the shit out of me. So you go out with the ashy face. I'm gonna call episode that the ashy face.
I am thinking that. But you don't put your face don't look ashy. You have oily skin. Do you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that makes sense for you.
Because when I put lotion on my face, it feels
greasy.
Yeah, somewhere between greasy and oily. Not slimy, but it feels weird, like a film. Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't put lotion.
That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay, because if I don't put lotion on my face,
it don't feel slimy and greasy.
Well, I mean, I don't. Okay, let me correct. I don't put lotion on my face.
Stuff?
I do a cream. I do a face cream. Actually, I have two. I have a hyaluronic acid cream I put on my face.
What did you what?
Hyaluronic acid.
Spell that.
Hya, H-Y.
I don't know what you said. I don't even know what word you said.
Hyaluronic.
I'm not patronizing. I have something at. Okay, cool.
Okay,
continue.
that and vitamin E oil. I put that on my face every day, and I put it on my face at night too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get rid of my bags.
My face routine is some basic bitch shit. Soap and water. And I shoot out the door.
And I'm thinking I should do the basic bitch stuff because that's what I see when I get in the car. When I'm doing all this stuff, I look basic as hell when I get in the car.
Get you some more of that hippopotamus cream in the car and rub that shit on in the car and then drive off. Or put it on in the parking lot. Yeah. I don't know. What'd you say it was? Hippopotamus cream?
Hyaluronic acid.
All right.
It helps your face retain moisture. So I'm thinking maybe it's just dry under there. But
you don't drink and smoke, so you shouldn't have no toxins.
It's something in there. Maybe because I'm not getting enough chicken. They say if you have a healthy chicken life, then you don't have acne.
Helps with headaches. They say you don't get you can get lack of chicken bumps on your face.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, I had a few.
You good?
Okay. I started using some Ambi cream to get rid of my
hippopotamus cream.
No, Ambi. What is a soap? I'm sorry, using this soap. I'm telling you, when I see her in the car, she just irritates the hell out of me.
She's like, Candyman, get this basic bitch up out of here.
No, she's Candyman. I'm saying basic bitch 10 times, and she just...
You're silly.
But anywho, thank you, Michael.
Is there anything else you want to be petty about today?
No, I think I've learned way more than intended, but thank you so much for stepping in for Ash.
Absolutely.
You are welcome back anytime. Yes. Not like you're in the background anyways. So, again, my shameless plugs. Style by Gabby. STYLEDBYGABBY.com. New merchandise is coming. Don't trust the site right now because this stuff is kind of old. I'm getting new stuff in for 2022. Follow me on Instagram at style.by.gabby.
There you go.
Or me at Bridget D. Also follow Petty with Good Intentions at Petty with Good Intentions on Instagram. If you are blessed and lucky enough to see our beautiful faces, well, I'm beautiful. He's handsome. YouTube at Nosey with Good Intentions.
Nosey.
Nosey. Also, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can hear when there's a new episode coming out.
I'm a basic bitch, so I don't have no LLC or no tables or none of that shit. Just Nosey with Good Intentions. What does Kirk always say? I'm sorry, continue your plugs.
No. There's a Gmail. He's forgetting the Gmail.
Nosey with Good Intentions at gmail.com. Nosey. He always talks shit. What does he say? He says
his thirst things are on TikTok.
Kirk has thirst traps on TikTok at Nosey with Good Intentions. He'll kill me for that one.
Yeah.
We got Instagram. And now he's like,
Instagram. I love it. Instagram.
At Nosey with Good Intentions. And then we fucked him up with, what did he say, Twitter. Nosey Good. Couldn't have been Nosey Pod. Anyway, it's at Nosey Good. Mm-hmm. Ash has her event planning. Take it away.
That is new events. EVENTZ. That's right. You will have to call her number. I do not know it by heart, but
it'll be at the bottom of the screen.
It'll be at the bottom of the screen. That is not a personal number. That is a business number. So you might get her assistant. She does events big or small, and she will travel if the price is right. So.
Hey, and that's all. I don't think I got no other imaginary tables or nothing.
Also, stay tuned. Style by Gabby 2022 will have a men's line. So our first model will be yours truly.
Let y'all see that Donald Glover body.
For all you Donald Glovers out there.
And you Jason Momoas.
We'll have something for you. I think that's a wrap.
It's your show. You close it up.
Bye.